Hi everyone, welcome and thanks so much for stopping in. I'm Rena, and in today's Boxes and Deals I have a special announcement plus showing you some amazing products and a makeup look from Sydney Grace Cosmetics. And Clara and I, Clara Barrera from Beauty is Ageless 55, we decided to collaborate together because both of us have such a love for Sydney Grace products and both of us have quite the vast collection of their products, that we decided to collaborate and do some looks and show you some products and tell you the details about Sydney Grace's Black Friday sale coming up. And stay tuned for a surprise. Watch all the way through. You won't want to miss it. If you want to see what Sydney Grace is all about, extensive makeup line that they have, you can do a full face of makeup of all Sydney Grace, and what their Black Friday deals are, please stay tuned. First, I'm going to tell you all of the types of products that Sydney Grace does have on their website and show you a few of those at the end of the video. So I'll also go into some swatches so you can kind of see, to kind of have a comparison or idea of some shades that you are looking for. They have blush in cream form, such as this. They also have pressed blush in single hands like this. That is, all of these large ones are Sydney Grace, so they have highlighters and blushes in single pans. And this is, by the way, a Sydney Grace empty palette. I have several of these. This is the large size, which actually their new ones are even larger, and I'm going to be grabbing some of those. But they also have medium. I'll show you that in a little bit later. And they have small, and they're amazing deals for those palettes too, but you have to grab them quickly because they do disappear. They also have, for the highlighters, they have the pressed, as I showed you, as well as loose, as well as cream. So here's an example of a cream. That's actually what I have on. And here's an example of a loose. And then I also have a loose one over my setting powder. They don't currently carry bronzers except for in their face palette. They have a light, medium, and deep face palette that includes highlighters, blushes, and a bronzer in each palette. Sometimes in their mystery bundles, they will have bronzers. They may start in the near future putting bronzers on their regular line besides the face palette, but I have a cream bronzer that I also used in their mystery bag, their recent mystery bags, which some of those are still available, by the way. And then they do have a pressed bronzer that came in a past mystery bag as well. They also, a new product that they have that I have not tried yet, I have it I'm on my wish list, but they have a brow palette. That is a powder form, and it's from light to dark shades for, I think they have blonde, they have auburn, they have brown, brunette, black. I don't remember all of the ones that they have. They have several options, or you can build your own, but it comes with 5 powders to customize your brow. And they also have individual brow pomades. I have not tried either of those yet. Another item that I have not tried yet from them that I also have on my list is their setting powder. They also have their own line of brushes. They're good brushes. I have one that I've been using. And then they have, of course, eyeshadow palettes, and they have a huge range of single shadows. Now, this has been collecting over time. A lot of these are actually from past mystery bags. So I've been purchasing Sydney Grace since 2019. So that's 4 years of purchasing mystery bags, bundles, etc. Sometimes I'll choose specific eyeshadow colors that I want, but usually those come in mystery bags. And they have new ones now. I have 3 new multi-chromes in here that I will show you when I do the swatches. They are absolutely beautiful. And they have more multi-chromes. They have cream shadows like this. And in my look right now, I am using Splendor. And I'll show you how I created this look using a cream shadow as well as a loose pigment. So they have several loose pigments as well. There is a lot of shadow in this. This will go for a long time. Another idea, if you want to use this for, I mean, some of them can even be used as highlighters depending on the shades that you get. But another idea is for fingernails, and then put a clear coat over it. But yes, so they have the cream shadows, loose pigments, palettes, single shadows, empty palettes that you can collect all your single shadows, and pressed blushes and pressed highlighters. So the list goes on and on. Oh, and then the lips. They have lip creams, which is what I have on now. This is in the shade Madeline. I love that it's a mix between a gloss and a lipstick, liquid lipstick, so it doesn't dry down like a liquid lipstick, but it's like a gloss, but very pigmented. So they're lip creams, but they also have lip toppers, which are more like a lip gloss as well, but just kind of sheer with a hint of color or a hint of shimmer. So I'll do some swatches. I just wanted to tell you about their Black Friday deal, which is 30% off of their entire website. So whatever they have in stock is 30% off. A lot of it will run out very quickly, especially if you're familiar with Mel Thompson. She was big on Sydney Grace as well. And there are her Tiny Marvels palette will also be in the sale until it sells out. I should get it because it's been on my list, but I've been kind of buckling down on my spending this year due to everything that's happened. So I don't know, but that's 30% off too. So their palettes are on 30% off. Their singles are 30% off. Their multi-chromes, their lip products, everything is 30% off. They also have, you can go on there, they have mystery bags from the past, from Christmas in July. Most of the time when I do purchases, it's either for their Christmas in July or for their Black Friday sales. So I always get deals. The mystery bundle from Christmas in July, as of now, when I looked last, they actually still have some available if you are interested in one of those. If you are, I would either try to grab it right away as soon as the sale begins, or grab it ahead of time, because even now with it not on sale, it's still an amazing deal. $30 for over $60 worth of product. And then they also have monthly bundles. Currently, the November bundle is $22 and includes a cream shadow as well as 4 pressed shadows. And they're all just kind of tans and creams and light pinks. Then they have a grab bag of 10 shadows. I believe this is always on there. So it's kind of probably just extras or overstocks and things like that. And it's just a mystery bag of 10 shadows for $20. So that's $2 per shadow. So if you've not ever purchased Sydney Grace or haven't purchased much of it, that is a great way to try them out for the best deal. $2 a piece, you can't beat that. So 10 shadows for $20. I don't know for sure if I'm assuming that'll be in the sale as well. I'm not positive though, but they said their entire website. So you might even get, if that's 30% off, that's $6 off. So $14 for 10 shadows. That is a really amazing deal. They have a shadows only mystery bag currently still available. It's normally $70 for over $140 worth of shadows. So if you just want a whole collection, then that's a great way to do it. And make sure you get one of the large palettes as well to go along with it. The big new special that they will have, so last year they did for the first time, they did an advent calendar. I will be sure to link that in the description as well as in the end card so you can see what I got in my advent calendar last year. But this year will be a little bit different. It will be a stuffed stocking. So the stocking, it is adorable. I saw a photo of it, and it's an adorable stocking, and it comes with 12 days of gifts plus a bonus gift. So you'll get a total of 13 gifts and a stocking, all individually wrapped in the stocking, and that will be on sale. Normally it will be, if they don't sell out during Black Friday, it will be $120, and it's over $211 worth of products. But for Black Friday, it will be $84. So that will be also part of the 30% off sale. The sale begins Thursday at 10 p.m. Pacific time. So that means it'll actually be 1 a.m. Friday morning for Eastern time. So the night of Thanksgiving, and then that will go until 11:59 p.m. Pacific time on Monday. So Thursday late night all the way until Monday late night. So I wanted to go ahead and first of all, we'll do about the giveaway. So both Clara and I are going to be giving away prizes. You can enter both. You won't be able to win both, but you can enter both to win. But in order to enter, you will need to watch both of our videos and comment so that we can see that you watched our videos. Be subscribed to both of our channels. You will not regret it. If you are subscribed to me, you definitely want to subscribe to Clara. And if you came over from Clara's channel, thank you so much. And I appreciate all of you, each and every one, those that have been watching for ages and those of them that are new to my channel. I appreciate you more than I can say. And so we both wanted to give, Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for you. We're thankful for you and for your time that you give us to our channels. And we hope you enjoy the content and that it puts a smile on your face. And so we wanted to both do a giveaway so that we can show our gratitude to you. Our giveaways will be different. You will, again, need to be subscribed to both of us and watch our videos and comment. And in my video, to enter in my giveaway, in addition to just a comment, you will need to, in your comment somewhere, include the word thankful, because again, we are thankful to you. It is Thanksgiving weekend, and this is all about thankfulness and gratitude. So the word thankful in a sentence, that is my secret word. Super easy, right? And my prize bundle will be kind of a selection that you get to choose, and you will get to build your prize bundle. So it will include your choice of the medium-sized palette, which includes, there's a mirror. It is magnetic. It can fit 12 single shadows or a couple of the face products and maybe a mixture, but at least 12 of the regular size single shadows. It could be Cindy Grace. It could be any brand of the regular size of shadows. And this can fit 12 of those. And then you would get to choose 12 shadows. And what I would do is when the winner and I get in contact with each other, I'll send over photos or whatever I can of the shadows that you get to choose from. Or you can tell me kind of your favorite types of shadows or tones or colors that you like, and I can surprise you. But I've got several here for you to choose from. So you could choose the palette with a bundle of 12 single shadows, or you can choose this palette. This is no longer being sold. So the reason I'm letting you choose is because I'll keep what you don't. I like to share. But this is called Where the Wild Things Grow. It is absolutely adorable. I wish I had gotten two and I didn't, but if you would like this instead of the shadows, by all means, this is for you. If not, then I will be happy to keep it as well, but I certainly don't need it. But it's Where the Wild Things Grow, and these are the shades. So just kind of some neutrals as well as some like a deep green and kind of a green shimmer, a purple, and then all your neutrals and kind of a peachy color up there. It's beautiful. All right, and then on top of that, I do have in your bundle, you can choose the white, well, cream colored makeup bag or the gray. So cream or gray. Things are falling out. And then on top of that, in addition, you can choose some extra products. So again, we'll talk about building your bundle and we'll go over details and everything, but I have some brushes. I have a cream shadow. This is called Divinity. I have a loose highlighter, the Pink Lightning, which is my absolute favorite one. That's what I have on right now. And then I have some pressed blushes and bronzers. So you'll get to build your bundle. If you choose these, that could go in your new palette or whatever. So those are the prizes and those are the rules. So now I'm going to show you how I created this makeup look. And then I'll go through and show you some swatches. Of course, I don't want this to get too long, but I'm just going to show you some cream shadows so you can kind of compare if you're interested in that. And then I'll show you some of the loose pigments and highlighters, blushes, and then some multi-chromes. I'm not gonna do swatches of this because that would just be a little much. So thank you to Clara for being such an amazing friend. I can't even tell you how thankful I am for her. She's such a dear friend. I'm so glad to have met her. We've gone through some difficult times, especially this year, and I'm thankful that we do have each other as friends, and I do wish we lived closer. I'm so thankful to have gotten to meet her this summer. She's been such a blessing to me, and I thank her for doing this collaboration with me. And I hope that you will go and watch her video as well, see what she has, what she's gonna give away. I can't wait to see her look. So please stay tuned, and I will show you what I used on my face and how I created it, and then show you some of my Cindy Grace collection with swatches. All right, so I went ahead and did the base of my makeup, and I used the new cream bronzer in the shade Bon Bon. And then just above that, just along the cheek line there, I used the cream blush that I received in a mystery bag in the shade My Better Half. And above that, I used a cream highlighter in the shade Sugar Cookie. It's a beautiful light silvery pink. I used a light touch, so it just kind of blended in and gave a nice glowy look. Of course, you can build that up to give more of a high shine if you wish, but I'm going to use another highlighter over that after I finish my complete look. So those are what I have on my face for now, and then we'll do the eyeshadow together, and I'll show you which, and then I'll decide on which lip product I use. All right, so for the eyeshadow base, I'm going to use one of the cream shadows, and this is the shade Splendor. And I've been dying to use this one. It's gorgeous. So you probably saw that this is already on my hand. I like to use this it's from e.l.f. I just use that as kind of a spot to put a little dot, and then take my brush to that and dip it in. You can also use your hand, you can use anything. And then I have a flat brush like this. And the nice thing about this cream is that it's fixable as well. So I'm going to use that as my all over base. You can use it as an eyeliner. You could blend it out for just a soft wash of color and wear it by itself. And so this side I did a little bit higher than the other, so all I'm doing is taking a clean finger and cleaning that up. But you can also just blend it out with a brush, so that's what we're going to do next. So that's what it looks like so far. Of course, I can build that up if I want to, but we're putting another shadow over it, so I don't really need to. So now I'm just going to go in with a small blending brush and blend along the top there just to give it a smooth look, and then we'll add some other colors. But this again can be a one and done shadow as well. It's so easy to work with, and then once you're done it will dry and it won't you know, won't budge and move around. And then I'm going to take my loose pigment in the shade Joyful Day. It's this gorgeous teal with gold shimmer in there. Look how that shifts. I love it. You could, because it's one of the finer milled, I could just go right over the shadow itself and be fine, and it would look like this. I would just blend it in, blend it in, and I don't really need a base, but I'm just going to add a touch of base to make it intense, a little more intensified. I'll show you the difference. Any type of eyeshadow primer or glitter primer would work, just as long as it's a little tacky. And I'll show you the difference. Let that dry. So that's without primer. This is with. So if you just want a softer look, you can do it without primer just fine. And it still gives off a great color, a great shimmer. But if you want of a more like intense chrome look, that's with the glitter primer. We'll go ahead and use the flat brush. And I am just kind of pressing it in. Then I'm going to take this new multi-chrome. This is in the shade Ocean View. And that's going to be in the corner. And I might like put a little bit above here. Inner corner accent. And then I have a single shadow, pan shadow in the shade Aqua Fever, and it's very similar to the cream shadow that I put on as the base, so I'm just going to use that to kind of deepen up the outer corners and along the lower lash line. And then last I'll add a blue, it's kind of a midnight blue in the waterline, and add my mascara, and we'll have the finished look. All right, so there is the finished eye look, again with the cream base in the shade Splendor, and then a loose pigment in the shade Joyful Day. And then I deepened it up on the outer corners and along the lower lash line with the pressed pigment in Aqua Fever. And then I added a touch of the multi-chrome in the inner corners and brow bone with Ocean View. And then now we're going to, and then I just did the waterline with a midnight blue eyeliner. And for the lip color, I chose the shade Madeline. And I love this shade because it's just a nice deep kind of a brown red. Great for fall. Oh yes, I didn't finish. I was going to add a powder highlighter just to finish it up after I do a setting spray to give it an extra pop, but I actually don't really need to because the cream highlighter is still giving that kind of just a glow. My favorite loose highlighter I want to use, because it's also a part of my giveaway, is in the shade Pink Lightning. And I think I use this one the most. When you open it, it does kind of look intimidating. It looks more like a blush, but it's actually, I'll show you on my hand. I just pick some up and you don't need any primer or anything. Look how beautiful that is. Talk about a glow. And if you don't want it to glow to be that bright, you can soften it up and then it just gives a natural glow like that. Just like a glass skin kind of look. So it's more of a silvery pink, I guess you could say. Not what it looks like in the pan. So I'm just gonna add a touch of that. You can use your finger, you can use a very light brush, which is what I'll use. Tap off the extra. Yep. I mean, I just barely touch and look at that. It just pops. It is gorgeous. And then I'm just going to kind of soften it up a bit though, just because I like it to just kind of look more like a glow than a high beam. But that is my favorite of their highlighters. I do have pressed highlighters as well, but so that is the finished look. Are you going to jump on the Cindy Gray sale? If so, what are some of the items that you're looking at? Again, follow both Clara and I and watch both of our videos and comment on both videos as well. And if you want to enter for my giveaway, be sure to put that secret word that I said earlier in the video, and I will know that you're entering for my particular prize. Again, you can enter both, but you can only win one, so enter both if you would like either of the prizes. Enter one or the other, but make sure to comment on both if you want to enter just particularly one or the other. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and enjoy these swatches. And I hope you enjoy the music while you're at it.